Welcome back. Today we're taking a look at a Mondaine EVO 38mm. In 1944, a Swiss engineer by the name of Hans Hilfiger was given the task of creating a new clock system for the Swiss railways. The trick wasn't just to create a whole new design for a single clock, but to have a whole system of clocks that run synchronously. Working together with the company Moselle-Baer, an ingenious solution was arrived at. The second hand of each clock would run independent from the minute and the hour hand, but the length of the second hand was shortened so it would arrive at the 12 o'clock position in only 58.5 seconds. Once there, it would stop and wait for a signal from the master clock. Once that signal was received, the minute hand would advance one position and then trigger the second hand to go around again. The end result wasn't just that it was an ingenious design, but that the design of the clock itself would become a national icon for the Swiss people. Even Apple incorporated the design into their iOS systems for a very short while, although they later removed it after a licensing and copyright disagreement. Mondaine Watch has held a license to use this design in a series of watches since 1986. They are called the official Swiss Railways watch. Today we are taking a look at one of these. This is the Mondaine EVO 38mm, a very simple yet very effective watch. Model number A660.30344.11SBB. Kind of a mouthful. Taking a look at the watch, you can see that the Mondaine is fairly thin. It is a very polished stainless steel casing. The crystal on the front is made of mineral glass. It has a white dial with the hour and minute markings in black. The hands are black with the exception of an iconic red second hand. You can also see a signed crown at the 3 o'clock position. The watch has no loom applied to it. The Mondaine has a closed case back which you can see is very polished. The markings show that it is an official Swiss railway watch. Complementing the watch is a thick black leather strap with a signed buckle. I believe that this watch uses a Ronda 513 movement, which should be fairly accurate probably within about 20 seconds a month. Taking a closer look, you can see that the hour indicators are slightly raised. The design of the watch is very, very simple, yet extremely effective. You can also see the Mondaine logo on the face, as well as the Swiss-made indicator below the 6 o'clock marking. Otherwise, it's a fairly simple watch with no complications. Here's a shot of myself wearing the watch. At 38mm, it's a little on the small side for my taste, but it barely weighs anything and it's extremely thin, making it extremely comfortable. Most of the time I never noticed it was there. All in all, not a bad watch. Typically, these Mondaines that use a quartz movement will run just around $100. So at that price point, it's a pretty nice watch, especially considering that it's Swiss made. I was also impressed with the watch strap. It seems pretty good, especially at this price. I have seen much worse and watches that cost much more. I only have 2 complaints about the watch. The first is its lack of loom. The second, that there is no date complication. But I think there are a lot of models that have that. Now, while the style is iconic, it may not be for everyone. I'm personally torn. From an engineering aspect, I love the simplicity and the effectiveness of the design. From a historic standpoint, I love the story of its conception. But from a style standpoint, I'm just not sure it's me. But for anyone else that loves the design, I would definitely recommend it. Mondaine has a lot of different sizes and a lot of different models with different complications. I might take a look at the stop-to-go model, which mimics the action of the real Swiss Railways clock. In short, the Mondaine EVO is a nice affordable Swiss watch. Not only does it have an iconic recognizable design, but it has a great horological history as well. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think about the design. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel for more watch reviews as they come.